Let's begin with a feeling many men know but don't often say out loud. Have you ever woken up and sensed that something important was missing? Not a pain, not an illness, but that quiet signal you used to feel in your body years ago. That sense of readiness, strength, and confidence. The feeling that when you stood up in the morning, your body was fully online. If that feeling has faded, especially after 50, please know you are not alone. I hear this every single week from men who say their mornings feel flat, their energy feels delayed, and their confidence feels muted. Many quietly assume this is just aging and that nothing can be done. I want to be clear with you right now. What you are experiencing is not a verdict. It is a signal, and signals can be answered. Before we go any further, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. If you're here in the United States, let me know your region. Are you on the East Coast, the Midwest, the South, or the West? Or are you watching from another part of the world? Leave your city or country in the comments below. Building this supportive community is so important, and it helps me create content that truly matters to you. Here is the part that should really grab your attention. One of the most powerful ways to influence your morning vitality doesn't happen in the morning at all. It happens the night before. What you give your body right before sleep determines how well your blood flow recovers, how your hormones reset, and how your nervous system prepares you for the next day. There's a common myth that weaker mornings mean an inevitable decline. That belief keeps men stuck. The truth is, while aging does change our biology, it does not remove your body's profound ability to recover. Blood vessels can still respond. Hormone signals can still stabilize. Sleep can still become deeply restorative again, but only if your body receives the right signals at the right time. Nighttime is when the most critical repair happens. If you disrupt that window, you wake up sluggish and disconnected. If you support it correctly, you begin to wake up steadier, clearer, and more confident. In this video, I'm going to show you one simple bedtime drink that supports circulation recovery and natural morning strength. I'll also walk you through the most common nighttime habits men over 50 unknowingly use that sabotage blood flow and hormone balance while they sleep. So, stick with me until the end, because once you understand how small nighttime choices shape your mornings, you'll never look at recovery the same way again. And if you find this helpful, consider subscribing to Medical Facts for more straightforward health insights you can actually use. Now, before we talk about what to add at night, we need to clear away a dangerous misunderstanding. Many men believe that if morning energy weakens, the cause must be age alone. That belief sounds reasonable, but it is incomplete. Aging changes your biology, yes, but it does not shut it down. What actually happens is that your recovery systems become more sensitive to how you treat them. One of the biggest recovery windows your body has is the period right before sleep. This is when blood vessels repair their inner lining, when key hormone signals pulse, and when your nervous system decides whether the night will be restorative or restless. If you miss this window, your body doesn't get another chance the next morning. The damage shows up as flat energy, lighter sleep, and weaker signals of vitality when you wake. In my practice, I often see men chasing the wrong solutions. They focus on morning supplements, stimulants, or extreme routines while ignoring what happens at night. But biology doesn't work that way. You cannot force vitality in the morning if recovery failed overnight. Here's what quietly interferes with that recovery for so many men over 50: dehydration, heavy late meals, evening stress, inflammation, and a lack of a calming ritual that tells the body it is safe to repair. Each of these keeps blood vessels tense and hormones unstable through the night. This is precisely why what you drink before bed matters. Not alcohol, not sugar, not cold liquids that can shock your system, but something warm, simple, and biologically supportive. Warmth relaxes the nervous system, hydration supports healthy circulation, and specific gentle plant compounds can help blood vessels stay flexible instead of stiff. Another key point many men miss is consistency. Recovery is not a one-night event. Your blood vessels and hormones respond to repeated signals. When you give your body the same calming input night after night, it learns to expect repair. That expectation changes how deeply you sleep and how you feel when you wake. This is where a simple bedtime drink becomes powerful. Not because it's magical, but because it works with the rhythms your body already uses. And once you understand what goes into it and why, you'll see how small changes at night can produce surprisingly strong changes in the morning. If this is making sense, let me know in the comments. It really helps guide our future discussions here on the channel. So let's break down one of the most common nighttime habits that quietly undermines circulation before sleep and how to correct it with one simple shift. One of the most frequent mistakes I see is going to bed dehydrated. It sounds too simple, but it has real consequences. Even mild dehydration thickens the blood, reduces circulation, and makes it harder for blood vessels to relax during sleep. When circulation suffers at night, recovery suffers too. That shows up the next morning as sluggish energy and a weaker sense of vitality. This is why the base of the bedtime ritual I recommend starts with warm water, not cold. Warm. Warmth sends a signal of safety to the nervous system. It relaxes the digestive tract, softens blood vessels, and prepares your body to absorb what comes next. The next piece is a small amount of pure pomegranate juice. This isn't about sweetness, it's about polyphenols. These are natural plant compounds that help repair the inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium. Think of your arteries like flexible hoses. When they're inflamed or stiff, flow weakens. When they're smooth and elastic, circulation improves. Nighttime is when that repair is most effective. The final piece is fresh ginger, just a thin slice. Ginger supports your body's own nitric oxide production, which is the same signaling molecule your body uses to tell blood vessels to relax and open. This isn't about forcing anything, it's about reminding your body how to do what it already knows how to do. Taken together, this drink hydrates, relaxes, and supports your circulation while you sleep. It also becomes a powerful psychological cue. When you prepare it and sip it slowly, you are telling your body the day is done and recovery can begin. What surprises many men is how quickly this small shift can change sleep quality. They fall asleep faster, wake up fewer times during the night, and in the morning, the body simply feels steadier and more present. But hydration and circulation are only part of the picture. What you eat and how you manage stress in the hours before bed can either amplify these benefits or completely cancel them out. Another quiet habit that undermines nighttime recovery is eating too heavily too late. Many men finish the day with a large dinner, thinking they are refueling. In reality, they are redirecting blood flow away from repair. When digestion is working overtime, circulation is pulled toward the stomach instead of supporting the heart, brain, and the rest of the body. The result is restless sleep and weaker recovery signals overnight. A lighter evening meal changes that equation. When digestion isn't competing for resources, blood flow is free to do its real nighttime work. Pairing a lighter dinner with the bedtime drink creates a window where circulation can normalize and hormones can reset more effectively. Stress is the next factor that cannot be ignored. Evening stress keeps the nervous system locked in alert mode. Cortisol stays higher, blood vessels stay tight, and important hormone signals are blunted. This is why simply drinking something warm before bed has an effect that goes beyond hydration. Warmth tells the nervous system it is safe to shift from fight or flight mode into rest and repair mode. Men who combine the bedtime drink with just a few minutes of calm breathing or a short, gentle walk often notice a much bigger difference. The body needs permission to recover. You give that permission through rhythm and routine, not through force. Another overlooked piece is what I call nighttime circulation training. Healthy blood vessels expand and contract in a gentle rhythm while you sleep. This keeps them elastic. When you go to bed inflamed or dehydrated, that rhythm weakens over time. Vessels can stiffen and those morning signals of vitality fade. The polyphenols from pomegranate and the nitric oxide support from ginger help keep that healthy rhythm alive through the night. What matters most here is not perfection, it is intention. When you consistently support your body before sleep, even in small ways, it responds. You wake up clearer, your energy feels steadier, confidence returns quietly without effort. Now let's pull this into a simple, repeatable ritual you can actually live with. This isn't about adding more effort to your day, it's about ending your day the right way. A few minutes before bed, prepare the drink, warm water, a small splash of pure pomegranate juice, and a thin slice of fresh ginger. Sip it slowly about 30 minutes before you plan to sleep. While you drink it, slow your breathing. Let your shoulders drop. This moment is not rushed. It's a signal. Pair this with some light stretching or a short walk if that feels right for you. Then let sleep do its job. Do this consistently for 2 weeks. Don't look for instant miracles. Instead, Watch for the small changes: falling asleep faster, fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom, waking up feeling clearer, with more stable energy and stronger morning signals that your body is responding again. And if you know someone who could benefit from this approach, please share this video with them. Spreading practical, supportive information is what this community is all about. I want to speak directly to the men who may feel discouraged. If you've quietly told yourself that your best years are behind you, I want you to reconsider. Your body has not given up. It is simply responding to the signals it receives. When you change those signals even slightly, your body changes its response. This is not about trying to be younger. It is about honoring the man you are now and giving your body what it needs to perform well at this stage of life. Small rituals done with calm intention often outperform extreme measures driven by fear. Before we close, a crucial reminder: this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Every man's body is unique. If you have specific medical conditions or concerns, please speak with your own healthcare provider. Thank you for being here and for investing in your health. Take care of your nights, and your mornings will begin to take care of themselves.